will take a story on a sad note from the central region just coming in. Now, she went into labor and gave birth like any other woman. But after the birth of the third child, Mary Nyako's husband, Emmanuel Kingsford Hagan, stands to lose both his wife and 9-month-old baby. The 35-year-old Mary Nyako has developed a brain tumor, making her unable to recognize her own child, while fluids have built up in the head of the baby. This medical condition is known as hydrocephalus. Richard Kojo traveled to Emisano, a community near Cape Coast, to tell the sad tale of a mother and a baby that are likely to die if they receive no support.
The predicament of Mary Nyako started after she gave birth to her third child. The child was diagnosed of hydrocephalus, a health condition that occurs when fluid builds up in the skull and causes the brain to swell.
She gave birth to our last baby on December 19th last year. Then from that on, she was behaving somehow abnormally, but we thought it was after birth. So about 5 months ago, it became serious. She fell sick, and then because of that, she couldn't take care of the baby. So we first took the baby to hospital, and then we saw that the baby was seriously sick. So after treating the baby at the Cape Coast Regional Hospital, they directed us to intubate him because it means the head was swollen, and they thought that there was water inside. So they told us to go and then take a scan.
Mary's husband, Emmanuel Kingsford Hagan, a poor farmer who takes very active part in the activities of the Catholic Church here at Emisano, has been supported heavily by the church. The church has made countless contributions to the family in their bid to save the child.
They need to refer the baby to Kolebu, and before then they need to do some scans, head CT scans. And the monies involved were huge. So when I got wind of it, I called the man. The man told me that when they do referral, he doesn't think he will follow up. He was nearly giving up. So I said no. And I knew the reason why he was giving up is because of financial situation. Because by then, he had spent so much.
Reverend Father Patrick is a Catholic priest in charge of the church. He is almost exhausted the church's fund. The church's account is depleted as a result.
They said that there's a fluid, a cerebral fluid in the head that is all around the brain, and so it's affecting the function of the brain that needed to be drained. So that was the purpose of the operation. So it has been successfully done. So because it has affected the brain, some functions of the part of the body is not very good. So he needs some kind of special attention. That's why I've also contacted this group. So currently the baby is undergoing treatment. He's stabilized now. So he's undergoing treatment, and we need somebody who can care for the baby, since the mother cannot care for the baby. And all this involves money. You have to pay the person and all that. So far we have spent over 20,000 Ghana cedis on the baby.
Just as the baby was recovering from the health condition as a result of the support received from Father Patrick and the Catholic Church at Emisano, the mother's health condition began to deteriorate. Doctors at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital said the mother had developed a brain tumor, a condition that makes her unable to recognize her own children. Her sight is failing, and she can hardly walk as well. Her husband is devastated.
So they did 2 times operation on the head of the baby, and we stayed at the Kolebu for more than 2 months. So I was there taking care of the baby with a certain woman. Then because I was there, her problem also became serious. So when the baby was a little bit okay, and I came back, I saw that she has lost sense of control, like answering question properly wasn't there, and she couldn't see, as you can see from here. And then controlling the body is also a problem. And she, even walking right now, you have to assist her to walk. So the doctor, we went back to the hospital, and then we were told that there should be a surgery, because seeing the scan that to the help of Father Patrick we did, they said we have to go back to that hospital. And when we went, they said there's a tumor in front of the brain. It has become so big that operation is needed very, very fast.
For now, she cannot walk without any support. She is carried from her room with the support of her husband and some relatives. She can barely utter a word. For now, her condition deteriorates by the minute, and the husband fears if no support comes, he might lose both mother and the child.
The doctor told us that it will be more than 20,000, excluding the medicine and then the admission. And because we spent a lot of more than 20,000 on the baby, in fact, there's no money to use for the operation. So we are soliciting for the public to help us. Other than that, within a short time, we don't think she will be here again.
Reporting for Joy News, Richard Kwejanyako, Cape Coast.
A moving story there from Cape Coast.